I'm here with Nick, and Nick has a very great vision. A vision about FX Pro. What is FX Pro?
FX Pro is intended to be the world's first holographically driven movie effects museum that inspires young people to get out there and make something special in their lives. It's a piece that I think is represented by this graphic, really. It's about movies, it's about effects. And FX Expo is an expo about special effects. But it is presented in a way that is very different. I think of it as the first museum for the 21st century, because it isn't... I want to reinvent museums. I want to get away from the idea of a lot of cabinets, glass cabinets with things that you look in and read about, as an interactive space where the lights interact with you as you move through, and holograms tell you about the things that you're seeing there. Holograms of the people who actually made those things for all the famous movies that everybody loves.
What is the content in this museum, this new kind of museum? Is it also the Yoda Guy? Also?
Yes, well, the idea would be to talk about specific effects that have impressed people. So in that regard, yes, of course, Yoda has to be included, as does Terminator, as does the Alien, those movies that made us really stop and think. But also the idea of explaining some of the more simple, even the older optical effects that were there, the principles of matte painting. People know that word, but do they really know what it was? Do they really understand how that technique worked? People talk about green screen, but it would be nice to have displays that showed that, and where holograms of either myself or other specialists in the field would explain that. We talked about Ray Harryhausen earlier. We'd like to have a whole section just about Ray Harryhausen and about stop motion and how it worked. And okay, maybe it's a thing of the past now, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't have its place in a museum about special effects and special effects fantasy movies. Okay,
we are from the SIGGRAPH Association, and we got in December the new Star Wars. What do you think about the new Star Wars? Is this a Mickey Mouse Star Wars? Is it a Darth Vader with eyes?
No, I think that we're going to be, as long as Mickey Mouse isn't the next emperor, we're going to be fine. I think that J.J. Abrams is an interesting choice for a director.
But he is a Trekkie.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. He's a science fiction fan, and that's good enough. You know, you talk about Trekkie. He brought the personality of those old characters into new films very well. There were a few digital things that he did that I didn't like so much, but he in that essence, capturing the personality of all the original characters, I really felt that if he can bring that to Star Wars, then I think all the fans will love him.
Okay. I love Yoda. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Rick, and good luck for your museum of the 21st century.
Sure. I'm sure the Force will be with us.
Great. Thank you very much. And live long and prosper.
Yeah. Thanks.